April 4th and 5th, Thursday and Friday, this is called a new moon. So I'm going to talk softly. Because when the sun and the moon are together, they get so dark you can't see the reflection of the moon. And that's when it's time to be quiet. However, if you're a double Aries, it's hard to be quiet. So it's an internal job. It's an inside job. Maya Angelou, I'm in love with Maya Angelou. She was born, get ready, on April 4th. And she was quoted to say something like this. I'm going to paraphrase. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. After you meet someone, it's how they made you feel. That is so sweet. She was such a beautiful Aries. She was such a pioneer. She was so willing to tell her story and stand up and stand out. And thank God Oprah loved her and brought her to us. And she was a poet. And I read her book. And everything about her story was about being the hero that went past the resistance and became an absolute warrior. Now, double Aries. Why do they fight? Because this is the fighter sign. Aries are feisty. They're ruled by Mars. And they get all kinds of energy. But what are they fighting for? For love. Write that down. The right answer for Aries is they're so passionate and they care so much, but they get confused because the impulse comes with a 1-2. They don't really know why they're feeling so edgy because they want to make contact. So I'm just here to say out loud, look at this. The sun and moon are in Aries, and Aries don't tell you emotional mushy things because they tend to be more physical and male, and they show you their love by doing something for you or being silly. That's one of their best traits. However, count them, 1, 2, 3 planets in Pisces: Mercury, Neptune, and Venus. So while we have double Aries fighting for love, we have Mercury and Pisces saying really sweet things. Oh my God, this would be the best time to write a love letter to somebody. Or this would be a great time to look in your mirror, get your double Aries energy up and say, I'm going to start something. And then your Pisces will be gentle and say, yeah, why don't you start exercising? You could use some chi, or maybe you want to clean up your room during double Aries. It's a time to stay in. Whenever there's a double moon, that means the sun and moon are together. A double moon. This is what happens when Neptune and Pisces are hanging out. The mind gets kind of tilted, and I'm here to help you set it right. During the sun and moon in Aries, it's an initiative time in a new moon to do a prayer. And the prayer would sound like this. Let me use my feisty energy to push myself into something that I know I need to do with love. Like if you use feisty energy to push, to be honest, to be straightforward because you love someone, that brings you closer. But if you use feisty energy because you're not sophisticated in how you express it, and it's mean or it's edgy or it's backed up or it's frustrated, Aries get in so much trouble because they can't just admit that the reason why I'm pissed or I'm angry is because I want to get close to you. Under all anger, if you go 1 inch under anger, you find sadness. People only get pissed off because someone did something to them that made them feel misunderstood or not seen. So if you want to initiate a brand new moon energy and the prayer is fulfilled, you would say, let me use my feisty energy to be gentle and kind and tell the truth, in which case I will get closer to you. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you it's time to get close to somebody during a dark night when you're at home cuddling during passion, hot, feisty double Aries with kindness standing right by. Try it. Tell me how it goes.